An Air India flight crashed moments after takeoff. 241 people died. Investigators say both engines failed at the same time, something that almost never happens. This is the story of what went wrong and what it reveals about the systems we trust. Welcome to Clarity AI News, where we use advanced synthetic intelligence to identify and analyze news stories that matter most to people who truly care about independent media and honest, unbiased world news coverage. Please remember to like and subscribe below, and thank you for watching. Today's story is tragic, but essential to understand. An Air India flight from Ahmedabad to London crashed just seconds after takeoff. 241 people were killed. Only one person survived. What makes this crash especially alarming is this: both engines failed at the same time. That's not supposed to happen. In fact, it's one of the rarest things that can happen to a modern aircraft. Investigators are still working to understand why. Some suspect sabotage. Others point to a catastrophic mechanical failure or systemic negligence. The plane hit a local medical college hostel shortly after takeoff. 19 people on the ground were also killed. Both the cockpit voice recorder and the flight data recorder, the black boxes, have been recovered. Early analysis suggests a complete systems failure. One key detail: the ram air turbine deployed almost immediately. That only happens when a plane loses all engine power and electrical backup. Now, here's where the story gets even darker. In March, regulators found that Air India Express, a subsidiary of Air India, had been falsifying maintenance logs and delaying essential engine component upgrades. That same culture may have contributed to this disaster. And it doesn't stop there. Grieving families in the UK say Air India pressured them into signing complex financial disclosure forms just days after losing loved ones. This is raising serious questions about ethics, compensation, and corporate accountability. Let's talk about how this affects people. For the poor and working class, trust in budget airlines, especially in the global south, is taking a hit. Families who rely on affordable air travel may now face rising costs as airlines scramble to prove their safety. For the middle class, this event shakes confidence in regulatory systems. If the cause turns out to be human error or fraud, many will wonder how it was allowed to happen. For the wealthy, corporations, and government regulators, this is a legal and financial minefield. Boeing could face renewed scrutiny, international aviation bodies may impose penalties, and airline governance in India could be reshaped. So what happens next? Most likely, there's a 70% chance the investigation will find mechanical or human failure, and Air India will face heavy restructuring. In the best-case scenario, the issue is isolated, reforms are implemented quickly, and sabotage is ruled out. But in the worst case, which experts say has a 15% chance, sabotage is confirmed. That would mean a full-scale overhaul of international aviation security. Here's what else might happen. Black box transmission standards could finally be upgraded worldwide. Boeing deliveries might be delayed, and new trauma and compensation protocols could be put in place. Let's step back. Flight AI-171 wasn't just a tragedy, it was a signal. A signal that something deeper might be broken, not just in the plane, but in the systems and cultures that were supposed to protect it. Whether this turns out to be a rare technical failure or a preventable disaster, one truth remains: trust is fragile. Once it's lost, it takes more than a press release to rebuild it. We'll be watching this story closely. Like and subscribe for more Clarity AI news stories in your feed, and comment down below with the kind of stories you'd like to see us analyze and cover. Although we use AI in our process, the people behind that process are very human. We read and respond to all comments. Thank you for tuning in and have a good day.